Alright, goddammit, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing fantastic. Alright, we're gonna talk a little bit about my life, guys. First time I got into a fight. My real fight. You know what I mean? Like, none of that old, talking back and forth. I'm talking about actual fucking fight. So, yeah, I got into it, man, when I was in elementary, like in the 5th grade. That's when I actually got, was the 5th grade or the 4th grade? It was one of them, man. I don't know. But it was funny, man. It was funny how it went down. I don't remember what the hell we got into it about. I mean, he didn't give me a sheet of paper. I don't know. It was something fucking stupid. If I told you, you'll laugh at me because I know it was something fucking stupid. I can't remember. I promise you, I can't remember. But anyway, that don't even matter. We got into it. You know how it was like when you was in school and stuff, like young like that. You would set up a time like, all right, I'm gonna get your ass after school. We gonna do it after school, whatnot. We made up a time. We're like, yeah, we gonna fight after school. Something happened. I don't know if he had to go home like quick after school or some shit. I don't know. But he like, nah, I'm gonna get your ass when we go to the library, because basically it was like the day that we had to check out a book from the library in school. And he was like, okay, so we go to the library because we had to be like in a line, right? He was like, I'm gonna get your ass then. And I'm like, that fucked me all up. I'm like, what? Huh? I wasn't ready for that. I was ready for after school. I'm not a fighter. I ain't never been a fighter before. Like, I probably, got into it with my cousins or something like that. But like, as far as somebody else, no, man. I was like, so I'm nervous shit, right? But I'm like, I can't show him that. I can't show him that I'm fucking nervous. I got to be a man. And dude's name was Kenny. I'm not gonna say his whole name there like that. Hell, he probably watched. I don't know. The thing about Kenny that was so funny, he was a little person. We didn't know that then. Okay, we didn't know that he was a little person then. He was just shorter than everybody else, right? And we just, you kids still like, well, he just short. But Kenny was like super athletic. The best basketball player, the best football player. He was just crazy athletic. So I picked the worst person to get into my first fight with, like, because I've seen Kenny whoop motherfuckers down to their knees, man. Like he whooped them down to his level. He wasn't like he wasn't like just no inch high private eye motherfucker. But he was shorter than like the average 5th grader. And he pretty much, stayed around that size. It was just like an untold rule, don't fuck with Kenny. You know what I'm saying? Kenny will put some on your ass like quick, fast, and hair like. Because, he had a temper and stuff. And that's probably why we got into it, because it was probably him more than anything. Because like I said, I just like to talk about people. I was good at joking, roasting, cracking on people. And I probably started talking about his ass. If I don't know, like I really cannot remember at this point. But yeah, anyway, man, we got ready, to go to the library. I'm like, shit, man, I'm talking about, and I used to like going to the library because I enjoyed reading. And I'm like, fuck, man, I don't want to go to this motherfucking library. I'm trying to think of ways to get the fuck out of it. Line, right? You know what I mean? He's in front of me. He's like 4 people in front of me in the line, right? And you can't hardly see his little short ass, motherfucker like that. And I'm standing right there. Okay, we get out in the hallway cause the library is like maybe like right around the corner from where the classroom was at. And what how the teacher used to do is she used to walk all of us down there, right? It was like about 20-30 people in the class, walk all of us down there, and then everybody went in 2 at a time to get their books, and then they come back out, get in another line on the other side of the hall. And this little motherfucker, he looked back at me like cracking his motherfucking knuckles. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm like, yeah, come on, so I'm like, yeah, hey, we gonna do this. That's all I'm in my mind, that's what it's telling me to do. But in my heart, I'm like, shit, I don't know what to do. This motherfucker gonna tear my ass up, man. I seen Kenny beat motherfuckers' asses in PE class for not giving him the ball in basketball, man. Like he don't play. Kenny did not motherfucking play. He was getting out the line. I'm looking at this motherfucker like, what the fuck he doing? He getting out the line, right? He eased his motherfucking way back to me. I'm like, oh, it's going down. Okay. I see what this little motherfucker doing. So I'm sweating bullets, man. My ears wet. I'm like, shit. I see him, what is he gonna swing on? I'm thinking he gonna just swing on me or something like that. So anyway, he get back there to me and shit like that, cause he was just on the wall. Everybody else was moving past him. He said, what's up now? And then, like, first thing in my mind, I'm like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, what's up? So I get in my, you know what I'm saying, my fighting stance or whatever. And then, you know, he get in his shit. And he just dropped his hands. He kind of like started like smiling. I'm like, okay, well, okay, well, it's over. I mean, we good. I'm in that bitch like, okay, I guess he don't want to do nothing. And then he just rushed my ass, fucking speared me, ran me into the damn wall, right? You know what I mean? He was trying to get me on the motherfucking ground. I guess he was trying to get me as low as he was or whatever. At that point, you know, I figured out something about myself. I was strong as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been country strong. Kenny was always known as being real strong. He got you know, he's short, so he had a low center of gravity. So it should have been easy for him to get me he had my leg up off the ground and everything. Like, as soon as he hit me, I went down kind of low with him, right? And just grabbed his little motherfucking ass. And, you know, I was like, hell no, this motherfucker ain't about to get me to the ground. Cause he get me to the ground, I'm fucked. You know what I'm saying? I said, hell no. So I grabbed his ass, and then we just locked. I got his ass like around his waist. He around my waist, like he was trying to like push me against the wall. I got him, you know, I'm on my knee, and I just got him. I'm like, I'm holding on for dear motherfucking life. Because I wasn't the size that I am around there. I was scrawny, guys. I was like, I don't know how much I weighed, but I was not, I didn't have my growth spurt until I hit like, you know, 8th grade, high school, stuff like that. Alright, so I still got him grabbed, right? Somehow both of us got on our sides. You know, we was on our sides and we were just going at it. You know what I mean? Like, and then eventually I got my hands around his damn neck. I just started choking that motherfucker. So I was just choking him. And, you know, he got his arm loose and he hit me like, bow, like 2 times to my motherfucking face to try to get me off of him. But like I said, like, I wasn't no fighter, you know, but I knew how to choke a motherfucker. I was just choking his ass. I was on him. And, you know, at that point, man, you know, a lot of kids started rushing back out the library and they was like, fight. You know how kids are. And, you know, the teachers started coming out, the librarian and our teacher and stuff started coming back out. You know, and try to, you know, break us up and stuff like that. So we just still on the ground, just going at it, just like that right there. So anyway, they finally like pull us apart. They were pulling us apart. We were still going at it, right? We didn't want to stop. And like they got Kenny kind of up first, and I was still kind of on the ground. I was getting up, and you know, Kenny's head was like kind of like down like that, and I just ripped off and boom, just kicked him. I'm talking about like perfect kick. Just Haru kick, wow, like right in the face. I'm talking about fucked all, like blood just started gushing out his nose, man. He started hollering and hit the ground and holding his nose, and blood just I'm talking about like a faucet, bruh. Like my cheek was swollen, my eye wasn't swollen. He hit me in my damn eye, my cheek was swollen. I don't know how the fuck that happened. But long story short, you know what I mean? Like, both of us got sent home that day. Shit, you know, my mom was mad at me. I'm pretty sure his parents was mad at him and stuff like that. It was crazy. But the funny thing about it is, after that right there, me and Kenny was probably like best friends. If you guys want to see more of these, hit that like button. Let me know down in the comment section. Kouppa do more of these, you know, talk about your life. And I'll definitely do more of these type videos.